Toyota Vets. More cash.
iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting at iDiskiTimes.co.za. Orlando Pirates go to Polokwane. They collect 3 points, come back to Orlando. Polokwane City only waited until they considered a goal before they pretended that they are willing to get something from the game too, trying or pretending to attack. Well done to Orlando Pirates. It was a game that was malazing into nothingness. Nothing much really happened. If you were following us on our Facebook, iDiskiTV, you would see our halftime show. We were not really sure where was this game going until, of course, a free kick and then Evidence Mahopa flicked it on. He had a poor game, incredibly poor game, but of course he made a very vital contribution, but nonetheless still a poor game. Tso Vilakazi, Orlando Pirates legend, what did you make of the game, sir?
Mr. Kunjani mfethu? Angibulise wena, ngibulise uJustice, ngibulise uJunior, ngibulise nemakhaya. Ngicela support njalo la iDiskiTV. Ngizobeka njengoba njalo angijiki futhi. Njengoba ngishilo Mr. Nkiyo ngathi abengazazi ukuthi ngifila kanjani.
Oh yes, I remember.
But one thing ebengishilo egcineni ngathi Pirates will win. Ukuthi kanjani I don't know. And it depends out of nothing. Umahopa free kick, Umahopa wakora nako. And the most difficult ball, Umahopa wakora. Last week he had a very easy one just to put it in, but he missed. Yeah, I was a bit disappointed, I was a bit disappointed because for me, Maswanganyi being against I the game for me. You know, I was gonna put Ulontuzana or Kim Freedy there, or put Kapinga behind. And then let's see when we've got Mfukeng, Kapinga, and Kim Freedy, a dynamic movement with the ball, without the ball, creativity of Anjan. Because Maswanganyi look a very good player, I like him, but you know, there's games where you don't need him, you know, just rest him so that he can, you know, pull up his socks, because a good game and I'm for me he didn't do anything. The whole team actually. So the Pirates, I don't know, ama changes wabo bebafuna ukwenzani ngoba when you take out Kim Video that was terrorizing that the left back and the defense Polokwane City, you take him out, and then you're gonna put the striker, you put defender, defensive midfielder, and the defender. I don't know, Mr. Kyogo team. Maybe I'm watching a game in the wrong, but I'm a game for me. I always say these are rare games because it derby corner lang in 9, and the derby that's a big game. So if you don't plan now for the derby, then there's no time for you to plan for the derby.
Yeah, so the derby is still 3 points, so it doesn't count double, but I get your point. It is still 3 points. It was a very difficult game to really watch and follow until that moment. And I said to you guys, actually, when we were watching Uguti, now the problem with South Africans or South Africa is that there's nothing you can say when their team wins. If Rangachiva Vero had scored the penalty in extra time at Chiefs, everything that has been said on radio, I'm a legend, Puma, colors and Chiefs, they would not have been saying those things because Bona, it's about the result. Oh, my team won 1-0, that means we are perfect. If my team loses, that means we are shit. Whereas sometimes you can be shit and win matches. You still have areas of improvement. We saw Talet Mbata. Me and you, we debated about him last year. Last year, 2023, when we first saw him coming from, or even close to 2 years ago, actually, coming from DDC Super Sport United. I said to you at the time, number one, just play 50 matches with Super Sport United, play 80 matches, cool, ubemdala, ujwayele ukudlala, and stuff like that. I'm not sure if he's ready with Orlando Pirates. What do you make of him playing today?
Mr. Ngolo, look, the boy has got good touches. His problem is the decision making because, like I said in halftime in our team, you can't have 50% of ball position and then you lose that 50% ball position. As a midfielder, especially playing central, it's worrying for me. He just needs time. I think he needs time. And into impress. He must play his game like he was playing for Super Sport, where I believe he played nice and simple. That's why I even said there's something in this boy. He looks good with the ball. He's comfortable with the ball. But now when it comes to decision making in terms of those passes, because today he lost that's why I was saying in 50% of position he lost that 50% because he can win the ball after winning the ball and then he's giving it away. So I think he just needs to work on that, and also he needs time. Playing for Pirates, it's Mr. Gio, is not an easy thing.
That's why I'm saying hlanganisa 80 matches. 80 matches unokumhlanganisa within 2 seasons. You play 30 matches in the league plus a few cup competitions. That's 35 matches or 40, and then you play another season. And then when you're mature, that's why when you look at Ronon Williams or even Sipho Mbule or Tebogo Mokoena, those kids, they looked well cooked and they are ready. Because they've played CAF Confederations Cup, they've won trophies at SuperSport United. So there is a sense that sometimes you can do this jump to a big team too early.
Yeah, it's just that this football, it's so funny, Mr. Nkeho. You'll find players that they need time to grow. You'll find players that you get them now, put them go big team, and then they do wonders. Look at Aboma Umayema from Celtic, what he's doing at Sundowns. But when you look at other players, Nongo Chaine came to Pirates, look at him. I think it's just that moment where you've been given a chance. How serious are you? How are you grabbing that chance? Right. I think that's the difference between all these players.
All right, so there you go. That's Orlando Pirates against Polokwane City. So well done to Orlando Pirates. Sometimes people are asked to go to Peter Mokaba Stadium or Cape Town Stadium, wherever, Bombela Stadium in Mpumalanga, and they go there. They're just watching a funeral sometimes. We're thankful that at least they scored. But until the 70th minute, we didn't know where this game was going, and I was starting to fear that it was going nowhere. Now Polokwane City now starts to pretend after they concede, because they are always happy for a draw, Bonasham. Like if you've ever seen them against Sundowns, every time they play against a bigger team, they're always happy to absorb, and then of course they prefer chasing the game, which doesn't make sense, because maybe if they came out swinging from the beginning, it would have been a much better football game for us as the viewers, a better viewing experience. But it was close. Not that it was tactical. There's a huge difference. It was not tactical. They just chose not to play, and whenever they played, they didn't really do the right things. iDiskiTV, Disky Times, also betting. Thank you for watching us.